Hi everyone, I am Karan and welcome to Karan's Gyan. Today I'll be talking about big bulls, stock market, Indian stock market's big bulls investment strategy. And who is Mr. Big Bull? Well, Mr. Big Bull is our ace investor, Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. And this is what Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is doing. And this is what he said. Last week, Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala said that he has been buying the most unpopular and the most battered stocks these days. So he's saying he's buying the stocks that are not popular and he's buying stocks that have been beaten down by the market. So just before I start this discussion about the stocks he has and the stocks he has sold, I would just like to give a disclaimer. The disclaimer is Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is worth thousands of crores of rupees. So he can take risks that you and me, we both are not able to take. Hence, we should be wary of the investment decisions Mr. Jhunjhunwala makes. Of course, he's a smart man and a great investor, but he has a different risk profile. He can afford to lose crores of rupees, but we can't afford to lose crores of rupees. Hell, my investment isn't even a crore. But we just need to realize Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is a different league. We can look at him, we can understand the decisions he's making, but we can't or we shouldn't follow him into the decisions he's making. He's got more information and he's more risk averse than we will ever be. So, anyways, getting down into Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's portfolio, so we get to know the portfolio holdings of a share or the shareholding of a particular share on a quarterly basis when the company releases its quarterly results. In that, we get to know what is the shareholding of a particular investor who has more than 1% stake. So we get to know the shares, the change in shareholding. We can't get to know on a daily basis what share Mr. Jhunjhunwala has sold or what share Mr. Jhunjhunwala has bought, unless and until some news has leaked from inside. But we'll get to know the shares he has bought or sold at the end of the quarter when that company releases the quarterly results. Okay, now going on to Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's portfolio, we would look at three things here. We would look at the shares he has bought or added into his portfolio. We would look at the shares he has increased in his portfolio, and we would look at shares that he has sold in his portfolio. So three things: shares new to his portfolio, shares bought, shares sold. Now, it seems he has bought about 6.5% of Autoline Industries. um, this quarter, he has got a portfolio of 6.5%, a value of 4 crores. Current market price of Autoline Industries is 22.25 rupees. We would discuss every share in after this, but just look at it. Let us look at his portfolio. He has bought Dishman Carbogen this quarter worth 90 crores. His holdings are 3.18% and current market price is about 180 rupees. NCC, his old share, his favorite share. He has about 11% stake in NCC, 11.45% to be exact, and he has increased his stake this quarter by 1.23%. The value of his holding is 222 crores. Very nice. Indian Hotels, he has a holding of 1.05%, and this is a new share in his portfolio. The value of this share is about 101 crores. As of now, it is trading at 81 rupees. Firstsource Solutions, of course, you would have heard many times Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala has increased his stake in Firstsource Solutions. Well, we'll look at it again later after I finish this portfolio analysis. So please stay tuned till the end of the video. He has increased his portfolio by 0.82% in Firstsource Solutions. His holding as of now is 2.88% and it's worth about 90 crores. Jubilant Life Sciences, he has crossed the 5% holding mark. He has 5.11% holding. He has increased his holding by 0.7% and it's worth 610 crores. Rallis India. So this is a Tata Group company. I will talk about it later. I'll come to it. Don't worry. He has 10.31% holding in this company. Has increased about 0.38% stake in this company this quarter, and the value of this holding is 606 crores. Edelweiss Financial Services, 1.19% holding, again an increase of 0.15% in the stake of Edelweiss, and the value of these holdings are about 87 crores. Federal Bank, it's a good share. I like the share a lot. He has a good holding in Federal Bank, about 3.18%, and this change in this holding has been about 0.1%. So he has bought 0.1% more of Federal Bank this time. The value of his holdings are about 355 crores. Delta Corp, I have discussed this share in detail. I have given the description of Delta Corp in the video, so please have a look if you want to look at Delta Corp. He has 7.44% stake of Delta Corp, which is worth about 180 crores. Now, talking about the shares he has sold about 0.04% of Lupin, and he only has 1.47% of Lupin right now, and it's worth 580 crores. Agrotech Foods, he has sold 0.6% of his holdings in Agrotech Foods, and as of now, it is worth uh, 68 crores, and he has only 5.14% stake. Now, three shares he has added: Autoline Industries, Dishman Carbogen, Indian Hotels, increased stake in NCC, Firstsource Solutions, Jubilant Life Sciences, Rallis India, Edelweiss, Federal Bank, Delta Corp, decreased stake in Lupin and Agrotech Foods. Now we'll look at the company profiles. So I'll start with Autoline Industry, which he has acquired lately. We look at what the company says. He says, we introduce ourselves as the largest automotive sheet metal components manufacturer in India, supplying to major companies like Tata, Morgan, Volkswagen, Ford, GM, Renault, Nissan, Daimler, Cummins, Ashok Leyland, AMW, and Fiat. So it is basically a um, automotive sheet metal component supplier to all these companies. These are big companies. You can have a look: Nissan, Skoda, Fiat, Tata. Um, Now we can look at now we'll look at the other company, Dishman Carbogen. So these are all websites of the companies. So Dishman Carbogen, this is a pharmaceutical company. Autoline Industries was a manufacturing company. You can look at the body of the metal body of the cars they are producing. They are mass manufacturing, as they claim. Products design and engineering, um, styling, concept design. This is what Outline Industry does. Product analysis and optimization. So it has good clients and seems to be a decent share. Dishman Carbogen. Now, Dishman Carbogen, it has various links. Like it is basically a pharmaceutical company. It makes a lot of APIs. We look at its products. So services are it gives clinical API development, commercialization services, drug products. In drug products, there are pre-formulations, formulations, sterile production. Different products it has vitamin D analogs, an API, I would say, cholesterol and lanolin derivatives. It has some specialty services, which are high potent API, ADC and bioconjugation, chromatography, crystallization, stability studies, flow chemistry. So basically, a chemistry related and pharmaceutical related company. So I would say a subset of both. Chemical manufacturer and production of pharmaceuticals, I would say. So this is Dishman Carbogen. So he acquired Autoline Industries and Dishman Carbogen MX this time. We look at NCC. So NCC is basically an engineering company. It builds buildings, housings, roads, electricals, water, environment, irrigation, railways, international projects, power, metals, minings. So it has a lot of things. Basically, an engineering company. This is NCC, and now we'll talk about Indian Hotels. So Indian Hotels is basically the a Taj brand. It has a lot of it is basically Taj Hotels. So the Taj Hotels are basically in 100 plus locations in 12 plus countries. There are about 200 hotels, 200 plus hotels in their portfolio, in the property portfolio, 25,000 rooms, 400 plus restaurants, 35,000 employees. So this is Indian Hotels for you. Of course, this is the Udaipur property. So it has various properties, and you know the Taj Group, you know the Taj Hotel Group. It's pretty vast. We talked about NCC Indian Hotels First Source Solutions. So First Source Solutions is basically we'll go at about us in First Source Solutions. We'll get to know about the company. What does First Source Solution do? It has clients in financial services, media, telecommunications, and healthcare. It is basically an IT service provider. First Source is a leading provider of customized business process management services. We specialize in helping clients stay ahead of the curve through transformational solutions in order to reimagine business processes. So basically, an IT company that gives a lot of business process management solutions or services to various industries, and insurance also, mortgage also, and that's pretty much it. Another thing, yeah, so these are the clients: Comcast, Sky Nexus, Virgin Holidays, National Mortgage, Now TV, various other clients they have, and it is a pretty big company. It's a pretty good company. Now, Jubilant Life Sciences. About this is the sixth share, Jubilant Life Sciences. So, Jubilant Life Sciences, as the name suggests, it is a pharmaceutical company. Life sciences ingredients it makes. It has Indian branded pharmaceuticals. It is involved in drug discovery and development solutions. Again, a pharmaceutical company. And Release India. Release India is a basically Tata Group company. It's a Tata enterprise. It gives agricultural solutions. It has domestic crop protection, basically pesticides and insecticides and all these farm-based products, agricultural-based products, agri services, domestic crop production. It has international businesses, contract manufacturing, seeds, plant growth nutrients, and basically agriculture related stuff. Edelweiss Financial Services, I don't have to tell you what Edelweiss Financial Services is. Federal Bank is also pretty easy to guess, it's a bank. Delta Corp. So Delta Corp is India's first listed casino, and it has gaming businesses. It has cruise ships. It has hotels. It has a online gaming business. So I have given you the link in description. Have a look at Delta Corp. It will help you get a better understanding of Delta Corp's business. It has Adda 52, which is online gaming services, which is quite booming these days. So have a look at Delta Corp and the video I gave in description. Lupin, again, we know is a pharmaceutical company and agrotech foods. I don't want to discuss these two shares because he has decreased his holding in these shares. I only want to talk about new shares and shares he has increased holding in. So guys, this is pretty much it about Big Bull's investment strategy, and I hope you like the video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.